He wasn't on a wanted list. He wasn't flagged by TSA. And yet, he showed up at a United States Border Patrol station, armed with a rifle, and opened fire. It happened just before dawn in McAllen, Texas. A man drove up in a strange, spray-painted car with broken windows, then began unloading bullets directly into a federal building. Agents inside took cover. One was hit. Another returned fire. By the time it was over, the shooter was lying dead outside the building, with the words "This ends now" spray-painted on the side of his vehicle. The man's name? Ryan Mosqueda, a 27-year-old from Michigan with no record of violence, no known ties to cartels or militias. So, why did he drive across the country to attack a Border Patrol office? And what did investigators find in his car that made the FBI call it deeply disturbing? This is the Crime Vault. Subscribe now and stay with me, because the story you're about to hear is stranger than fiction and twice as dangerous. You re-watching the Crime Vault, where we go deep into the world's darkest real crime stories. Every day, I bring you real investigations, dangerous people, and the crimes that shape our world. If you love true crime that doesn't hold back, subscribe right now and turn on notifications. Because in this world, truth is always stranger than fiction. It was still dark in McAllen, Texas. The sun hadn't yet risen when 911 calls lit up police radios. Gunshots coming from the U.S. Border Patrol station on Military Highway. Inside the building, agents were scrambling. Glass shattered. Bullets ricocheted through offices. A border agent was hit, wounded in the shoulder. Another pulled his weapon and fired through the broken front doors. Outside, a man in black tactical pants and a hoodie was down, lying beside a spray-painted Toyota Corolla, riddled with bullet holes. His rifle still clutched in his hand. The shooter was dead. Ryan Mosqueda was 27 years old. No criminal record, no gang affiliations, no known connection to the U.S. Border Patrol. He'd driven over 1,500 miles from Lansing, Michigan to McAllen, Texas. In the back seat of his car, agents found dozens of shell casings, 3 more loaded magazines, a handwritten journal, and a laptop duct taped shut. The outside of the car had been painted over with crude messages. In O walls, stop lies, this ends now. What shocked investigators wasn't just the attack. It was what Mosqueda left behind. His notebook contained a strange mix of anti-government rants, maps of multiple Border Patrol stations, a list of names and initials, a countdown clock labeled "Final Mission." He believed he was being tracked by U.S. intelligence. He wrote that Border Patrol was the gatekeeper of modern slavery. He claimed he was on a mission to awaken the American mind. Investigators believe Mosqueda had become radicalized online, consuming conspiracy content tied to fringe political movements and anti-government forums. Camera footage from the Border Patrol station showed Mosqueda parking across the street around 2:15 a.m., watching the building for almost 90 minutes, then crossing the street with his rifle, firing through the front lobby windows. It was not a shootout. It was an ambush. Had the second agent not been near the front entrance, or could have died. Authorities believe Mosqueda had more attacks planned. His GPS history showed he had stopped outside 2 other Border Patrol stations in Texas just 48 hours earlier. One in Laredo, one in Brownsville, but he didn't engage. Instead, he kept driving toward McAllen. Inside his laptop, data for encrypted messaging apps were found. He had received messages from someone using a handle traced to a Telegram channel known for militia recruitment. While the FBI won't release the full chat logs, they've said the tone of the messages was encouraging violence. The story exploded across national media. Fox News called it a rare domestic attack on federal officers. CNN and NBC ran footage of the scene on loop. TikTok, Reddit, an X filled with theories about Mosqueda's motives. Was he part of a larger plan? Or just a lone actor lost in an online echo chamber? So far, no other arrests have been made. But the FBI and DHS are now reviewing all social media threats made toward federal law enforcement in the last 90 days. While Mosqueda died in the attack, the FBI is continuing to treat the case as a domestic terrorism investigation. Border Patrol has added reinforced security measures to 34 stations nationwide. Congress is fast-tracking a bill that would allow Border Patrol agents to carry sidearms inside all government buildings, previously restricted in some states. So what pushed Ryan Mosqueda to snap? Was he a believer in a cause? Or a lost man looking for someone to blame? Either way, this wasn't just an attack. It was a message, and someone out there helped write it. Subscribe to the Crime Vault for daily stories just like this. The ones most people won't tell. Because in this world, truth is scarier than fiction.